From Tulsa, Oklahoma, USA, singer, songwriter, musician, wrestler, record producer, cancerian, model train hobbyist, the lead vocalist of One Republic, and possibly the composer of that song you love but you didn't know it. Please welcome Ryan Benjamin Tedder. Thanks for joining us, Ryan.
Thank you, Dan.
All right, let's start with the biggie. Is it true you wrote Beyonce's Halo in just 3 hours?
That is correct. Yeah, that was a 3-hour write. And then I didn't really think anything of it, honestly. I didn't expect... I loved the song. I thought it felt really big, but I didn't hear anything from her for probably a month or two. So I kind of moved on and was going to give it to a different artist. And then finally they found out I was going to give the song away, and they sent me a copy of the demo of her singing it to prove that she had done it. And I was like, well, nobody's going to beat that. So let's just I'll put all my eggs in the Beyonce basket for a minute and see what happens.
Imagine if you had given away Beyonce's song. Unbelievable. Hey, you have worked with obviously heaps of other artists as well. How does that normally come about?
Every time is completely different. You know, Beyonce called me because of a song on One Republic's first album, and Matt Corby, the Australian artist, called me because of Halo. So,
yeah, I heard one time you were recording with Bono from U2 when you got a mystery phone call. What happened there?
Bono, you know, he gets a lot of phone calls from a lot of people, and this one particular day we were writing, and somebody knocked on the door and said, hey, you know, Bono, we have a phone call for you. And he said, no, I want to finish this song. I'm focused, I'm working. I'll call him back. A few minutes later, knock, knock, knock. Bono, you really should take this call. His poor assistant was just like blushing, and he said, well, who the hell is it? And she said, it's the Pope. It's the Pope.
Bono probably told the Pope off.
How about here in New Zealand? Are there any Kiwis you want to collaborate with?
I want to do something with Broods. I'm a huge fan of Broods. It's my wife's favorite band. We went and saw them in LA probably 6 months ago with Joe Little, of course.
Of course. And is it true, did you actually write a song for Stan Walker?
That's right. I did do a song with Stan Walker. Yeah, no, you nailed it. I have worked with Kiwis. I mean, I work with Joe Little a lot. And he's working on the new One Republic album as well. Anybody that knows me personally, my friends from college, my family, New Zealand has been my favorite country on earth since the first time I ever went there. Actually,
Really?
Since before I even went there. I used to tell my parents, I want to go to New Zealand. That's the only place I want to go to. Because I'd see all the pictures, and this is before the Peter Jackson films.
Really?
I'd see pictures of New Zealand, and it looked impossible. It's like, wait a minute. There's a place that literally is California meets Switzerland meets Ireland meets Hawaii, all in the same country.
Right.
I want to live there. And my wife and I's joke is, if it gets bad enough in the States, like between the elections and politics and taxes and just all the other stuff that we're dealing with right now in the States, like if shit goes down, we're on the first plane to New Zealand. That's our exit strategy right now.
Oh, stop it, Ryan. Stop it. All right, then. You talk a big game, but when can we expect to see you in New Zealand next?
Oh, we want to tour. We actually talked about it yesterday. We want to actually figure out how we can tour all of New Zealand. Like, what's the most cities we could play in New Zealand and spend like 2 weeks there? And we're actually planning that right now. So you will see us.
I think the answer you're looking for is 3.
Yeah, I can name them right now. Yeah.
Well, Ryan Tedder, hopefully we will see you down here really soon. Thanks so much for joining us.
All right, thanks. Cheers.